Liverpool legacy seeping through Anfield cracks 254 free to watch. Highlights from Fulham's win over Liverpool. It took Jurgen Klopp 5 years to build his empire at Liverpool, but in the space of just 6 home games last season's powerhouse of the Premier League has crumbled right in front of his eyes. Unbeaten in 68 home league games before Burnley cracked the Anfield enigma code in early February, their once fortress has been assailed a further 5 times, with Fulham the latest to extend an unwanted club record run of home defeats, which now reads 6 games. Liverpool 0-1 Fulham, match report and free highlightsCarra. Liverpool mentality. midgetsGet Sky Sports. Get a Sky Sports PassLive football on Sky Sports. The fear factor that once had teams beaten before they stepped foot on the hallowed Anfield turf is no more. Instead, a remarkable turning of the tables has seen Liverpool gripped with anxiety in the place they call home. 150-gram Souness says it's hard to believe that how far Liverpool have fallen since winning the title last season. The very legacy Klopp built by delivering Champions League and Premier League crowns is unravelling. 7 pre-match changes failed to produce a response to the defeat by Chelsea and showed Liverpool's problems run deeper than the first 11, and no solution appears in sight. Klopp swatted away suggestions from those, namely Fulham midfielder Harrison Reed, who called his players' desire into question, but with their title defence long gone and their top 4 challenge in tatters, Liverpool are running out of opportunities to prove their manager right. Salvation at the end of this most arduous of Liverpool campaigns could still come in the Champions League. With almost irreputable damage done, it would seem that is the only way they can rescue their reputation. WilkinsonA landmark moment for Man Utd's development. 258 free to watch. Highlights from Manchester United's win against Manchester City when Bruno Fernandes cracked in his second-minute penalty. He raced towards the photographers with his hands over his ears. A response to recent criticism of his performances against top opposition? Perhaps. While Manchester United had to sustain plenty of Manchester City pressure later in that half, their impressive performance after the interval, which was capped by Luke Shaw's strike to make it 2-0, was also a good response to the questions they've had around their intent in big games this season. Man City 0-2 Man Utd, match report and free highlights. Premier League table, Premier League top scorers, Premier League fixtures, Premier League results. Of course, this isn't the first time United have upset the odds against City at the Etihad. Since the start of last season, they've won 3 in a row at their rivals across all competitions. But this could be an important marker for the future. With 10 to play next season, United cannot afford to be 11 points off the pace again.